back to Erica with Rosie Research, and I'm going over some of our add-on activities that go with this month's lab, which is Rosie Research on the Pirate's Treasure, and we've got it in two sizes, and we're going to learn all about shipbuilding and buoyancy in the lab. But if we're doing pirates, every good pirate story has a treasure map. So we're going to actually go on a treasure hunt and learn about something called vectors along our way. And we're going to do our vectors using something called vector vermin, because there's going to be vermin, little rats on our ships. So our treasure hunt, we have a treasure map, and then we have our instructions with our vector vermin already mapped out for us. And so first thing you're going to want to do is cut out your vector vermin, and I put them in a rainbow order so that you can go through the steps and you'll know which vermin go with which step. Because I say go 5 steps in one direction, so you'd want 5 vector vermin in that direction, and I just so happen to have given you a little guy that has 5 vector vermin marching along. And so once we cut all of these out, we can sort of look at where our treasure is hidden. Now, when we're adding our vectors together, there's a couple things to know about our vector vermin, and that is that they always point in the direction given. So if I say north, then all of your vector vermin for that step would go north. If I said south, they would point south or east or west. You could even do angles, 45 degrees north of west type of an idea. And this one is just sort of an intro one that you can find in your add-on activities. And once you do it, it can be really fun to draw your own map and make your own sort of vector vermin and give the instructions and see if somebody else can find your pirate's treasure. So I've got my directions up here, up on the top, and it tells me that my vector vermin, they have a tail and they have a head to their little vermin, their little mice pointing. And when we add our vector vermin, we're going to add them from the head to the tail. And we're always going to point our vector vermin in that direction. And so I'm just going to use tape to tape them onto this map so I can find out where the treasure is. And we'll have a little picture-in-picture for you to sort of look down on this. Now my first one was red, so if I look at my red step, it says starting from your home base, take 5 vector vermin steps due south. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vector vermin, and I'm going to place it due south on here from my starting point, and I'm going to put on a little piece of tape. Hopefully you have something a little bit easier to use than straight packing tape, but it's what I have, so we're going to use it. So I'm going to tape that down, and then I'm going to look for my orange vector vermin, because that's my next step, my next color in the rainbow, and it says, turn your galleon due east for another 4 vermin vector steps. So that's the galleon's your ship, so I'm going to turn it 1, 2, 3, 4 steps due east. I have a little compass on here for you, and I'm going to add the tail of that orange vermin to the head of the red vermin, and I'm going to tape that down. Alrighty, and so next I'm going to take 3 vermin vector steps north. So here's my 3 vermin vector that come next, and I'm going to add them head to tail going north, and I'll put that down. And let's see it. And the next one is the blue, and it says, just when you think you're about to hit your beam ends on land, turn due east for 4 vermin vector steps. So it looks like I'm about to hit this island, but right before I do, I'm going to go due east, which is this direction right here. And I'll tape that down. And you definitely want to go head to tail still. So make sure they're kind of lining up. And then my last one says, when you're getting close, bear due north for a final 3 vermin vectors to your booty. So here we go. So I'm going to go due north, and I'll put this guy on. And then I know where my treasure is. So my treasure is over on this little island. It just so happens there's a little dock and a house there. So you end up with this fabulous little treasure map and how to get to where you're going. It's a great introduction to using vectors and having fun with vectors. And again, If you want to go further with this, draw out a map, maybe of your backyard or of inside your house or of your room, and then figure out what you want to be one vermin vector step. So maybe it's 1 foot. And you can give somebody sort of a directionality, make a compass on your floor, and you can say, okay, take 4 feet north and then 4 feet east. And you can lead them around your room to a treasure, which is really fun. Or you could do it all on a map where they are doing the same idea where they're cutting and pasting on the map. So this is just one of the fun activities, the add-on activities that we have that go with our Pirates Treasure Shipbuilding Lab. And hopefully you'll join us as a patron. We're doing fun science every month, and we can't wait to do some more with you guys. Have a great day.